Hi everyone, I'm Michelle of Michelle's Wig Reviews. Today I'm so pleased to have this beautiful little bob style to show you. This is Tara by Henry Margu in the color 10613GR. I'm a huge fan of bob styles. They are my go-to types of styles, and this is no exception. This is such a pretty little style. I love them because they frame my face. I love seeing these fibers around my face, and yet the length is not too long so that you don't experience too much friction against your clothing, and that prolongs the life of these synthetic fibers. So I love that. I feel that this is also a special little bob style. It's a little more modern and edgy than some that I've seen recently. And you can see you have these razor cut ends, these layers throughout that are razor cut and stick straight. I just find that's very natural looking and, like I said, edgy. And one thing also that I noticed is many bob styles come with little flips here in the front. And I usually want to relax those flips. And this style came just like this, just very straight, no flips in the front. So I love that. The only styling that I have done so far is I changed the part line and steamed it in place, and I steamed these fibers away from the face a little bit in the front. I like to add a little lift and have the fibers moving away from my face. You could also use products that are safe for synthetic fibers. I just prefer the steaming method for myself. So yes, that's what I've done so far. Let's go ahead and look at this style from all sides. So here she is from the right. And you can see, I think there's a slight angle from the back towards the front, but nothing extreme. It's very pretty. And then it's tapered in the back, as you can see. Beautiful movement on these fibers. There she is from the left. So just an adorable little bob style. I always like to test the ear tuck, and this is definitely a lower density style. No permatease to speak of that I can feel. So very sleek, and that lends itself very well to tucking and different styling options. As you can see, a little tuck on this side is a chic look. On this side, on the right side, I like to do a little half tuck sometimes. And this way I can go about my day, I can be working or cooking, and I won't feel any fibers in my face whatsoever. And then when I want to display the style the way it came originally, I just take that back out and show this style the way it was meant to be seen. So absolutely wonderful options and versatility for this style as well. Let's go ahead and look at some of the features. What we have here is an extended lace front. I'm feeling for it. It runs from about here to about here on me. And I love an extended lace front because this allows you to style the wig away from the face and still have that appearance of hair growth all along that extended lace front. So I'm a huge fan of those. I do want to show you the front hairline. I don't find that it's at all too dense, but you do see a little bit of knotting, the darker fibers in the front there, and you might want to use a little bit of face powder. You can do that, or makeup to disguise those knots a little bit if they bother you. Then we have a full mono top, which is wonderful because that allows you the option of parting center, left, or right. And I've parted her on the left here. As you can see, I have a little bit of silicone scar tape under there to help create that scalp appearance. So just lovely. I think also this color is gorgeous. It's my first time trying the 10613GR. To me, it reads cool. Definitely neutral, leaning cool, if not just completely cool. I'm not a color expert, but having tried enough blonde rooted styles, I would definitely say it's cooler rather than warmer. Let me go ahead and read you the description for this color from the website. It's described as a light ash blonde with platinum blonde highlights, and you can see little highlights here and there, but it's blended very nicely, not at all too stripy. And then you have that medium brown root. And I do think this rooting is wonderful. It's not too dark. Sometimes I find there can be such a stark difference, between the darker rooting and then the lighter fibers. But I think this is more of that medium brown that works really well with this blonde color. And I'm always a fan of a rooted color because I do have a little bit of brown bio hair that shows sometimes, and I find that if I have some rooting, then that looks very natural. So beautiful color, absolutely stunning on this little bob style. Let's go ahead and look at the cap construction. So as I mentioned, I have that piece of silicone scar tape. You can purchase this on Amazon or any drugstore, pretty much. And I just remove that and apply it again. And I've even washed my wigs with the scar tape on there, and it's no problem. It just stays on. So here we have that full mono top with different parting options. An extended lace front that comes about halfway down the ear tab or a third of the way on both sides. Soft ear tabs with metal stays, a standard nape, and Velcro adjusters so you can adjust the circumference to your head circumference. I do want to mention, as you can see, I have loosened these adjusters quite a bit. This is a petite average cap, and I have a 22-inch circumference head. So I was very curious to see if this would fit me correctly, and it absolutely does. I did loosen these, as you can see, quite a bit, these adjusters, but I find that I'm able to wear this cap. So I would say you could, petite and average sizes, unless you're quite a bit over 22 inches, I think this should work for you. So then we have open wefting on the sides and in the back, which makes for a nice and stretchy cap, and that probably also is a reason why this works for my 22-inch circumference. So overall, a lovely cap construction. Let's put her back on. And that's how easy it is just to plop a wig on your head and be ready to head out the door. So I hope that this review has been helpful, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.